Եկանք, եկանք Welcome one and all, it's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Already started here. Squeeze it through. And here's Pasha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this could be all about the power of Yaya Toure. When he switches to a higher gear, the rest of the team seems to follow, and his burst into the box may decide the winners and losers here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Interesting goal. Anthony, he has found a way through. That's it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's played it back. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the finish! Oh! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant... Great hit! Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Yaya Toure, he's shifting through the gears here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Was gone, presumably for offside. Baresi. Oh, he's through the middle. He's away. There's the hit.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Yes, actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rijkaard. Pirlo. And it's Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pirlo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot goal! That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's smarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bale. Roberto Baggio. That is a great kick out. Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. Can he finish? Well, that's a race for the ball. Bergamy getting this one clear. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. Might be danger here. And the shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but
he's going for goal! Decent hit and
Arriva
on
at
target.
Hard duel să sound փոխել է։
Let's pull it. Oh, delicate chip through. He's got still! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
oh, look, I
Çok
don't
iyi
want to
duvar
sound
ısıtıyor.
too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Messi.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Parisi.
We've got to make this nice and quick.
Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Ara точно onun
Well,
çağını
it's looking
bakıyor
pretty
yani.
straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why did
İş kadar bızbızımız har.
repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
There's the start of the second half. Ernest. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Ronaldo takes control of enemies on the move. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Baggio. Can he finish?
Օրոլովես ինչ հանը։
Attempts a clearance.
That's great
Ոչ
defending
ինձ
to
էլ
cover for the
ջղայնանալն
goalkeeper and just
ուժեր
get something in the way.
Gullit does really well to win the ball there.
Օրո,
And Messi!
ագայս ինչ
And
նվերտվի։
yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Աբայտա,
No space, no problem. You just cannot
արանդի նա
stop it.
ինչ ապուր
Demonstrated great
սխոնում։
strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Great ball, and he's in here. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Pirlo.
Ծախլվելու եմ։
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So we've reached the hour mark. Smoothly does it. And he's had a hit. He's got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid
Օրո,
because he was under pressure. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Yaya Toure. And the shot. Loose
Օրոլովն
ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
մորթեր։
And here's Messi. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hits one.
Օրը սարավ երկրորդ նվեր արա։
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Երկուսն ես
Well, we're
պաստատը
not back to
կտա։
square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Բարև այդ աղբեր
Vamos
ջան,
procurar
բարև։
uma substituição.
Inter Milan are making a change now. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Davids. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieri. It's Vieri! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hermes. And he's managed to get free. Vieri touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide.
Ախի
it.
ես էլ
It's a
դրան տալու
very
եմ։
open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory right now.
ball is loose and the chase is on. Back in possession and ready to go again. Maradona. Gently done.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Passing nice and
Ara
neat.
էլի եմ սխալից
Pirlo. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. 2 minutes to be added on. And he's on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose. And with that, the final whistle.
It's չհենա
To separate the sides in the end. For the want of
Արմավ
desire,
երկու
drive,
հատ
or
պաստը իրան
determination.
խփեց արա
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither
Maybe
side
I'll
can
be
get over the
green.
line here. Perhaps one team might be
Maybe
happier,
what?
but at the final reckoning, it's on us even. And
բարձրացրեց դաժե Արա բայց էսի թե ես պետք է իջա խաղայ ուժեղը խաղցող էր Արա բաժակ է չունեմ Էլեր կոլերին կողեի հա կփոխվեր խաղը Կոլիկ դու կոլիկ Անգեր պասերը սխալ տվի պրոստը Խաղ էլի բրատ Արա մորցը բանում բերել Մալդինի Չէ, աղբեր ես իսկացած չեմ խաղա Երևի ավել աղբեր
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mass Monumental. As you can see, we've already started here. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can Navarro spots it and intercepts.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a...
Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Seedorf. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a...
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's in on goal. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Shevchenko has been caught there, it's a foul. It's Perez, and he's managed to get free. Now there's a fine ball. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko! That's going to go a long way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cafu. Pass is intercepted. Oh, super ball, and Bebeto! He scored! The breakthrough strike! So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bebeto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Nedved. Head back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Cafu.
Manchester United.
Neymar. He has found a way. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's Batistuta. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
This certainly looks appetising. Maradona! Oh, lots of that one, but he couldn't find the target. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, super find. He's found a way through, tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rummenigge. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. Baresi gets over and intercepts. It's a really well-measured ball. Bebeto. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Nedved. That's good vision.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And here's Maradona. Batistuta. It's a chance!
Oh, no,
They have hauled themselves right back into it. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So if they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Gnazi.
It's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. Cafu. Pull it. Baresi. Rummenigge. And that's a superb pass. Neymar.
Onun şınav golasını.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So
Ho ho ho ho.
Belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's Bebeto.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 60.179.
That's Batistuta.
O poszło
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Yes! And
silahı.
that settles it. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's the shot! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It's that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1.
Ara da xapiyelen kam libera.
And it's corner.
Onu xeyl çasin.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo moves short.
Hanger. Xapi ara kezi. Nasıl vurursun? Kam heli, kam xapi.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Xapi gaz bizden hiç find bağlamıyor.
Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Bebeto going face to face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pirlo is standing over this one, and it's Neymar. He's had it nicked away.
Ora isso lá, bom tali tali. Vá pra rela. You win. Kapaf mevkiinde. Ara 50 mal dinliyorum artık. Mıldo. Roberto Baggio. Ora Fabregas'ı darrar bağının trinere. Roma'yı. Cesc Fabregas.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the... He's had a hit! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Bellingham put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Leicester gets over and intercepts. Now he's off and running. The pass is intercepted. Luis Suarez. Neymar. He's got away. And he's there to belt it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicked it back promptly. Platini. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Played in.
Oh,
And he's there to get rid.
bombolayla.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught
Look
out
at him.
there, the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. First quarter of an hour gone.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
İzur verip
Seen that early,
dağıtıyorlar.
used a certain sixth sense. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gets a good foot in there, and he's managed to get free. Jordi Alba. And the finish!
Şu Hayas'tan ne
He's
arasmışsın
keen,
ya tarafı
determined to
verdim.
have his say.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar plays it short. relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Right card, that is from the goal kick. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Մաժյո, հա, Հայաստանի առաջնություն, ֆեդերացիան է
Look,
կազմակերպում։
there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive.
Հեսա
I don't
կմտնենք
think
իրար
the
հետ
keeper
կկարդանք
could have
նոր
really planned for
բաները,
that. I think he's a bit unlucky
կանոն
in that
մանոնները
instance.
կջոգենք։
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No
Ekranı
doubt the
sıkıştıran
opposition
olsa-
will now be forced to play a more open and riskier
Orada
game.
կդրտին, հեսա գոլ է։
The touch is just too thick. Could really
Այո,
dominate
այո,
that.
eFootball։
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Suarez is flagged offside.
Բայց ակաունտը հարվ մի քանի որով վերցելու եմ ընկերս։ Որ բանել ավելի PlayStation-ով
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Platini. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He was somewhat off target.
Օ, դրիբլ ադը
Here's
հինգ։
Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Ջոգը կարա հինգիցը։ Ինչ տիպի ապահաստ։
Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hump.
Now the finish! He scored!
Ինչ պայում եմ։
They're back in front.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's shifting through the gears here. And he's being shifted off it. Rummenigge with the foul. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Boom, boom, boom, boom. Ահա։ Հավանց ույս էր։ Առաջ ընկերս ոչի բան պետք չի։ Հենց Ռամոս էլավ, հա, այդ վաղտ կասեմ։
Rodri.
That's going in strongly. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on
Ci
now.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, right place, right time.
Вообще պետք չի, հարս, աբրիս, կյանք։
And it's Luis Suarez. He's through, now is he in?
Անոնց դրիբլինգ անում է, պաշտպաններից դարել են կավիակ ողը։
Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Bellingham.
Անջիտել է։
And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly
Հա
engaging
չիլնի,
first
ինգեր,
half,
չիլնի։
it remains right on
Էդի
edge.
քարտով
Things
չենք եք
still
չիլնում
very much in the
Հայաստանում։
mix. In what is shaping up to be a super contest.
Հայկական
Two
քարտերով
great,
չիլնում։
and every indication
Ուրիշ
both
ձև
parties
եկա
are
պրոցեսը
capable
դրա
of
լցել
adding
է։
more. Neither side holding back here. It has
Touch,
been quite a half this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that
That's
first
a
half,
little
Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football
Yes, we can-
unpredictable, then you're at the right
sure.
match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Օ,
And we are already promptly back underway. Cannavaro hurtling down that right flank. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. There he goes, motoring forward. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Գերես ինչ վրցնենք, բայց մեզի ոչ մի բան պետք չի, սաղից ունենք ամենալավերից։ Ամեն դիրքում մի հրեշ է։
Pull it. But it's Lan. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. And it's Roberto Baggio. Platini. It's Van Basten. Oh, and the shots!
Baggito.
And with that goal comes comfort. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Strong running down that left flank. And a shot!
Blicinho.
And that has kept the keeper
Leave
on his
it off
toes.
Perez.
Inter are stuck in a rut, and
Shit, as մի ժամ չկա երևի որ ստրելի մեջ են։
they need somebody to communicate.
Իսկ վախտն է, տակացել ենք նոր,
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.120
պատրաստենք
spettatori.
Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ախի եկրը 6 տարի
The more
է
attention he
վերում
attracted, there was just way too
է։
much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was...
Oh,
Belling. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Rijkaard. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose.
13.
It's gonna get there. Lam defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that
Shots
was not the
valid.
case. And the shot this time
Անալ
surely.
նայ, ինքան ուշա ինքը հեռացնում իր հետից քառակուսը։ Եկավ խլեց խփեց արա։
Sharp, simple, satisfying.
Goal,
He
yeah.
just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Անգերս դիվիզիոն հələ որ խաղամ կարողա իրիկ վակում ջոգենք էլի։ Բայց այսօր դիվիզիոն եմ ուզում շատ խաղամ։ Անգերս ուշոտ կջոգենք։ Հնարավոր գցենք քանի հատ։ It's cool, yeah.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
Oh,
Numero 18.
John Sostava.
Via. Numero
John
6.
Sides then
John.
taking this
Luis
chance to
Suarez.
turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per
This
il
is
numero
stretching to
14.
become a
Taylor
really
Bosch
big
Taylor.
game.
Il
It's
numero
a
11.
goal-trade game.
Minister.
That's
Right,
This
Shima,
might
Ravi,
grab the momentum, yeah? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He has found the way through. He's found the way through.
Ora կոլիկը դրիբլինգ է անում։
Collar. He's picked his way through.
Այս երրորդ խաղն եմ
They
հալում
were certainly tested.
Մի արա։
Lovely neat pass. Cannavaro.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Snyder. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Golito.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Machine
He's
can
found the
get.
way through. Vinicius Junior! Deftly away. And the referee brings it to a
Դժվարին
close.
հաղթանակ էր։
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great
Maldini,
game of
Maldini,
football.
Maldini.
A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Signore e
So what do
signori,
you take away
vi
from it all,
ricordiamo
Jim?
che per la
Yes,
vostra
signores. Դարարի իրան արամ է բաժակ բերեմ աղբեր։ Ոչ տեսա ինչ սապերակեր բար։ Ինչ դիվիզիոնի շեր։ Առաջի։ Էտա առաջի։ Սող պարպարներին ունի։ Զգույշ է պետք լինել զգույշ։ Այս բույտեն ինչ լավ մարզավիճակով է։ Քելը սենց անենք։ Տենանք։ Այդ սիգարետ կպնենք հանգիստներում մի երկու ծուխ տանք ու սկսենք։ Ինչ տրիներ էր խաղում, Quick Rudy Garcia, ինչքան նշում Rudy Garcia Ora
Well,
hauzum
hello,
am.
welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Mas
As you can see, we are all set.
Bem-vindos a este jogo
The
que
game
foi.
should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices
Բայց դե ինգեր տոմսերը վարքյանական մեռնելու են ժողգելով ու բեսան թանկ են գնելու։
Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Intermission.
That, Peter,
Var
is wonderful
portsek er
reading of the
ingel
game.
yasin.
Perfect positioning. Well played.
Demek iş
Pass
kanunlar.
isn't the best. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique to him, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. And it's Royce. Busquets.
Geç gında kapahım.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match?
Evet.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Somewhat off target. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away.
Aha.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room.
Ha
initially
ոնց
to
է
hold on to the
ժողում
ball, but
ախտը։
eventually
Ես
he was
կյանքում
squeezed
չեմ
that bit harder
խաղա
and the task became too
ասիստորով։
much. I think he's got to
Այն
be a little
լավ
quicker in his
ժողովրդում է։
distribution then and get others into the match.
Ճողնցվա։ Շատ ուժեղ այդում պասերը։
Royce.
Կամ է 5 գիծա բաները դրանից օրա գուլի դր կողի։
Smashing header.
Փրկվա։
Cleared without complication. Son Heung-min, he's having a go.
Intermission էր անում։
Rapidus Michael.
Անգեր բանա տալի կոմպը օգտում է ջոգիր է իրան։ Ոսկի ուղությունը ծուր պահի ինքը մեկա ուղիղա տալու, խոսքի պասը թուլելա ուժեղա տալու։
All he
Չէ,
needs to
չէ,
do is to
ուրիշ
place
բան
this
է։
between the goalposts and basically let them
Ոնց
attack
հավայի
it.
կնոպկա սխմողը լնես ընկեր ջոգի, խաղ չխաղաս։ Ոսկի որ դիրքից տալիս ես ինքը ակուրատնի ամենալավ պասը տեից տալիս է։
And
Դե
now a sudden
դիվիզիոն
chance to counter.
խաղալուց համար ջոգը չի կարելի։
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Platini going face to face with his great rival. And here's Platini.
Platini really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Well-
Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Դախո է բայց բանը, հա։
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Բալտիս տուտան։
execution was lacking.
Ով են ավելի լավ։
It's a little off target. It's really well cleared.
Ջոգին է։
Pirlo.
Դա չի
Maldini
հելը։
gets across to intercept that.
Բույտեն, այ տապոր չես կարում օդ կարաս։
And here's Vieri. It's Vieri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieri is offering
Ահա
a right
անգամ
smile
չեմ
there.
փորձը երբեք էդի։
It's their second corner of the game.
Հետաքրքիր չի էլ։
Gets
Օրո
his
օրո։
head to it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
Օրս ինչ լավ պաս գնաց։ Դուք ինք երևի ուրիշ տեղ, որտեղ գնաց։ Զուտ է ասիստի խաթար։
And the keeper's got it again. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there.
Ջեսի պիտի մի հատ կոնտր բռնցվի ու
It's
խփի։
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I guess he
Հեսա
tried more
բան
of the
կանեմ,
specials.
մյուս տայմ կփորձեմ։ Բացը շատ եմ տալու է, սենց գոնը 20 թեմ։
And it's Yaya Toure.
Իրա ինտերնետը լավ է, ես չեմ կարողում
Not sure how
ջոգելով
the
լավ
stats look in terms
պաշտպանեմ։
of expected goals, but
Ոնց
nothing
այդու։
actual has materialised so far. No.
Դավայ
no way through.
Միշելիտո։
Platini goes on a charge down the left, and he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Platini tries to get it clear. Yaya Toure. Son Heung-min. And it's Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van Bouten getting this one clear. Platini.
Որ նայեք շատ դանդաղ է։
Yaya Toure.
Yeah, this kind of bold run.
Great shot!
Օ, խիլս
Not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nedved
Vamos
gets
ter
it away.
minuto de compensação.
And it's Royce. And here's Yaya Toure. Maldini.
Չի
Bit of
թողնում։
an appeal, but nothing doing. Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Օրո։
Real chance. Hits one!
Հոլոք մնա այտա։
Players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we
Ջոգի
get
թողեց,
halfway.
մի րոպե լավեցրի ու քարինին եմ խփել։ Քարուքին։
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal
Չեք
so
տաշտում
far.
եմ։
It has been competitive
Կոնտրի
and
վրա
competitive throughout. Some first half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking nous and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Օպա։
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to...
Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, it's Royce.
Արա Շմեյխելը 1.98 գոլ ունի։
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him
Ահա
turning,
Մայքլը
which can
զամախ
open up
ոնց
many
անում
possibilities.
անասուն արա։
Oh, good ball. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Royce. And here's Vieri. Oh, shooting chance!
Արա Շմեյխելը ջոգի
Keeper was
մեր։
likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Հա, բայկն օկա սխմող է սնգեր դառնում։ Ես չգիտեի, որ այտենց մոմենտ եկա։
Vieri. Still just a single goal between the
Կդրտեց։
sides. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nedved.
Կդրտին։
Good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Այստուս կարելի է մի հատ խփել։
Tries a shot.
Արա լավ, արա։
It's a race for the ball. Oh, what a mistake! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Corner number 2 then.
Արա ինչ տալես տալի, Պիրլո դու ֆիլը տղեն ես արա։
Thuram is there and he can pick it up. That's good vision. Rummenigge. He might be in
Որ
here.
դիխով ոնց կասեցրեց գնդակը տեսեք։
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I
Bruni.
was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. There is an irresistible, irrepressible
Iyi
look
yaptı
about
ya
them
Ra.
here.
They just need to sort out their end product and quickly.
Գժիպես։
It's Son
Կտրկում։
Heung-min.
Կարմիր
He's
է,
taken
սի
out. That'll be a
դիտա
foul.
որ է, բա
No
իհարկե։
messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rummenigge. Can he finish?
Օրա,
Has another
բայց
goal!
այդ գոլը պետք է մտներ արա, ինչ ուգլից գազանձևի կախեց։
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Let's cut it out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ինչ է իր ձգում ընկեր։ Պակես բացը։
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Busquets, and it's Royce. Son Heung-min. Not yet. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Արա։ Հա։ Ջոկի։ Բեբ չէ արի կոնացան, մի քիչ վազվզի։ Ռադետոյի հետ։ Մնացածը приятный է вроде бы։
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 14, número 17. Vão dar os seus lugares a número
Ուրեմն կարող է
11,
տանես մեջտեղ
número 15.
կանգնեցնել որպես
Está a
պաշտպան։
acontecer uma substituição.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Կտրտին։
Koundé gets across and deals with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Բեսան շտրախներով է խաղում։
Well, you might think he got off lightly, and it's
Best.
just a verbal warning. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
Օրը պլատին է, չէ։ Մաստերն է։
Gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is extended still further. That was beautiful.
Մաստերի
Such a
Մարգարիտա
close to
արած։
genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly.
Թու։ Ասում է վատ չենք սկսե։ Օ, բայց էսի այն վաղտ չի կարա ասենց խաղացած լինի, smart assist-ը նոր են մցրել։ Օփշոր տենց բոտոտ էր, հա, բայց Իսա բոտային վիճակներ էր։ Ելիր գևորքի ելի, արա գևը սուր է այսօր չկա, աշկիս խմելու է, գնացել է խոզի միս ուտելու։ Իհատ սապերնի կթի Մեկին կթի ապեր Եվս Հա չէ Չէ տիպտի Դիզիմ ջոգելով պրոստը զուգատիպություն է Արա բայց մի անգամ Մերյանը խաղում է ենգերս Տենց եկավ Մերյան բան ասիք էլ ձգի մի 20 րոպե է մնացել ախպեր հեսա պրծնում ենք հելնենք կլրվենք բան Արա եկավ Ֆեներբախչեի դեմ է ջոգիր Չէր ջոգե որ էդի ես չեմ դրան էր ձգում Հորսրով գոլ արին բան ուրախ ցավար ասում ես չեմ էդի բան ու տուս Գևի ոտը Օ խերով է լավ Free Palestine հարց չկա բայց Վախ արա գևը սարավուրա չկա այսօր Ես ինչ տակտիկա яра Այսի պետք է Ճիշտն է դու արիր Այսինք խաղանք ինչ-որ Արա չէ էտո Ձյադենիս խաղա Intermission Տենանք ես ինչ տակտիկա է Սա ինչ է անում
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. No other club feels like
Habes
that.
demo boya futbol istiyorum.
Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game needs to this legion of followers.
Ale stani daşt dizum
Pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming. That's great.
Aram bir antemiz
Oh,
ne
what a
bekliyor?
statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? Cracking opening to this game.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zico.
Huluste.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Stoichkov. Davids. And it's Baggio. Nettier, and the finish! It's in!
Pavelito.
Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It's Stoichkov, na Stoichkov.
That looks like a pre-conceived
Stoichkov,
plan. Win the ball and then
yeah.
unleash.
And that
Boom
has added a whole
shakalaka.
new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
Rummenigge. Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bobs it off in and
Yeah.
wins back the ball. And it's Cruyff.
Հեսա դնելիon որ վերջնի հսկի Կարլոսն բանը Կյանավարը այս դե բանն է կանտը
It's intervened well there.
box to box դնել
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Դիազը խաղ
Davids. Roberto Carlos. still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, super find. Rummenigge. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got
Ora ինչ լավ double touch խաղացրեց ինձ Ռումինիգեն։
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now
Now
how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Nedved. He's through here.
Արա
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Roberto Baggio looks to go up and over. There's the hit!
Արա դեռ Ռումինիգեն ուրիշ տղա է էլի։
And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Baggio. He's
Բայց
certainly
ունի
caught him there.
կտրտին։
It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looks
Ժիկոն։
in.
Պալեստին դիզինգիր։
Nedved. Stoichkov.
Օպա։
Cruyff. And it's
Nice
Roberto
hit,
Carlos. And he's picked up the run.
Nice.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Big shot!
Այս այս պահերին պետք է ուշադրել
There's always a chance of being
լինի։
caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It's a promising position. And that is out and behind.
Ալես
It's a good
աշկիս
block.
էլի բանը չեմ դերել, մենք աշկան էլի գոլ։ Մի հոգի քիչ է աշկան resolution։
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Անգր ջանալա։ Կային ինչ է
Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now.
Լստե։
He's making a real surge on the left. Now it's Cruyff. Zico. Zico!
Պյոտր Շմայխել։
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Zico is offering a wry smile there.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini going full tilt down the left. It's Nedved. Very nicely done. It's Nedved!
Անգարին արա։
Oh, no shortage of confidence
tough.
there.
Nedved really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos won't just make this. Striker. Nedved. Good for Rijkaard.
Արա։
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Stoichkov. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Zico.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Վկա
reglamentario.
անգարա առաջի տայմին 5 գոլ։
This possibly the last play of the half.
Օպա։ Բռնինգ։
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Played back to the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Edgarito. Լիշքոն այչուցյալը հացակողն ներքև։ Մի բալանսը կորել է։
And we're underway again. Roberto Carlos chasing after it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Roberto Baggio. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge, he's picked his way through. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Terrific header!
Sony Tora.
Beckenbauer is there and he can get that clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's found some space here. Shot could be on.
Արա լավ է դուք
That can
ոչ
be
խաղ
repeated.
չեք
There's a good chance of a goal.
Գծած պասը տալիս եմ քառակուսիկը էշի պես կայնած է։ Չէ, Սոնալդո։ Արդարացրել ես խաղակից։ Սոնալդո։
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 11.
Second corner of the game.
Número 22. Entran número 10.
Cleared without
Número
hesitation.
45.
Hop.
Se están
Hola,
realizando
hola.
cambios.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrated on the
Children
short
have
game,
got
and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in
Children
the right
have got-
position to do that collectively.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Well, it's Pirlo. And he's there to clear it. Boca Juniors have the chance
La
to go the
cantidad de
other way.
espectadores de este partido fue de 44.070.
And smartly
Ուրան
replayed.
դախտերս բերեց։
Well, expected better, and so did he.
Արայ։
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Forwards and with intent. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Cruyff. Lizarazu. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Boca Juniors showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foot in. Maldini. Lizarazu. Here's Osimhen. Cruyff.
Օրա Ֆրանկ Ռայկար։
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Արա
That's a foul.
շտրախա։
Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Опасния. Дядя Коля.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 17.
Time for changes
Número
on both
14.
sides, actually.
Entran
This is about
número
as
19.
perfect a free kick position
Número 5.
as you could wish for.
Cambio.
He's going for the
George.
and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both
George.
reading it and
Orası
dealing
բայց
with it.
կանից ուժեղ է։ Լավ է։
Facing up to his
Տաշում։
adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 75 minutes played. And it's Nedved. Rijkaard. Yamal. Zico. And here's Osimhen. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Անրա գույնս։
Corner number 2 then. Zico goes short. Turan. And it's Maldini. Lizarazu.
Օրոյ քեզի բան։
Should have equalised.
Right, absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Yamin Yalmal. Ավտոբուսային անենք, լավ է, սենց։
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8.
Sides then taking
Lo
this chance to
reemplazará
turn to their
número
benches.
24. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Strongly challenged there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Մարկո։
There's some great
Ooh,
running on
that's
show
gonna
here,
look
but
good.
ultimately there
Goal.
was no way through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were
Se agregarán 3
very
minutos
light.
al tiempo reglamentario.
And the number on the board is 3. It's looking wide. Courtois catches it safely.
Գրինք։
And that is as far as it goes.
Սաղ գոլերը առաջի
What a
տարի։
terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.
Գրինք։ Պրյատնի սլանում ենք, աշկով չտանք հլը։ Ձգիք ախպեր, դուք ձգիք, վնեբնական ուժերը օգնեցին, Կրինք վնե բնական Մարջի գտնում էլի Ուզում եք գտնի մեջներից են տավարից հավերին տա Իսկ տոպ 300 բան ասեմ այդ չի 50-ից եմ տալու այս մեկը Սաղ առաջի դիվիզիոնն արա այսօր էլի Ռաստովում Giampiero Gispo Baggio Здравствуйте, Hazar, здравствуйте Julik ne? Julik Orada կենտրոնից գազոնա Zetor Vera Gerard Թույն ոնց որ Ձգեք չատը հենա Անդոն եկավ հիշավ որ չատը մոռնում եմ
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Señoras y
minds
señores,
of the
bienvenidos al
footballing
partido
folk
de
in
hoy.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to
Argentina,
walk up to. It is
Armenia.
quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mass Monumental. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cleared without hesitation.
Avrupa Başkanlığı söyle sıfırlık
Argentina can break now. Quite squeezed that one through. Rijkaard.
O aggressives
Bicep to bicep and he wins out. That's a nicely measured pass.
Hop
Oh, this is a great position.
Rakaşetni
That's a
Nasıl
foul.
anjı bekliyorum Orada kurban
It's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Hop
Reed needed to be.
Lavçı
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. Bellingham. Tries a shot!
Ay ara. Ոնց արա։
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished.
Արա ինչ չես այդքան առաջ գցում գնդակը։
Should have done a lot better.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That is very well defended.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini. Here's Suarez.
Հələ ոնց անցնում արա սա։
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Հələ արա ինչ են անում
Quick
ապը։
to get it back. Platini. He expected better, and so did he. Platini. He is
Արա
sporting
չի
a
կարող
what a
անգեր
mistake.
գնդակ ասես դաժե ֆուտբոլիստոս։
Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. And here's Platini. And he's managed to get free. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
Աբրի ռայկարը։
So able to hold on this time. Half an hour played now.
Շիշ դանդախ աղա։
Gets his pass away. He's made sure that's not getting through. It's Son Heung-min. Gerrard. Oh no, this does not look good. Argentina trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get momentum behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cantona looking to get on the end of this. That is a brilliant interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Չի չել ընդհարկում։ Շատ ծանր ոչ խախտան։
Bergkamp.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Pirlo.
Հորս արավ ես ինչ ուշ են ֆռան։
And here's Son Heung-min. He might be it. Son Heung-min! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come
Արա
down to finish.
ֆիետը արա։
Well cut out. No margins were there at all. Well, that's well seen too. And now they can clear their lines.
Բրավո, մտի։
And it's half-time here.
Երկու
It's
քրի։
half-time and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either
Մի
side.
ուդար մի գոլ, դե բայ
It's a goodish game
տանգին
this,
ինչ
and
անում։
at half-time it's 1-1.
Señoras y señores,
Any strong
se
opinions on the
permite
first
fumar
half?
solamente
That was
en
a
el
fantastic
Half,
45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline
Ansela.
indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Ահա։
And we are back on the way.
Արի ինչ եք անում, արա այ աննասնակ եք նա։
Disappointed with that. Climbs up
Ջան,
big.
արա։
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Right cut. Good spot. He's seen the run. Ready to.
Բայց անջտին ընդ կարող պենալը
Fine
դնել։
stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Հատուրի կարող պենալը դնել։ Այո, Sonito,
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And now he has two. So we have a
Oh,
breakthrough.
արի իրա կապելը
Now how
վատ
will
է
things
ցածր
develop
ոնց
from
է։
here?
Դրա
And they
համար
deserve
եմ
great credit for turning things
անջորնի
around, but
ձևի։
they'll now need the
Ծանոթ։
defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Տենց հելա պատահում։
Bellingham strips it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, well played.
Հələ նայեք, ջոգիկ ինչ անում։
Maldini
Դες
gets
օթիմից սղալով էթում էր
So what can they
կանավաղը։
make of this? Roberto Baggio. Oh, this is a terrific run.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Peter,
este
just see
partido
here
fue de
how a lot of the attacking
60.810.
players aren't dropping.
Մաքուրա։
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number two then.
Այո, այո, գոլիկներ։ Մորոպենա։ Ձյաձը։ Ձյաձը մտնում է։ Ձյաձը։
Cambio en Argentina.
Մեր բոլորից
Número
շատ
7.
սիրված իսկ Ֆերարի
Número
շոֆերը։
15. Número 11. Luis Suárez.
And he
Entra
shoots.
Միշելիտոս։ Նա մտավ ու պաս տվեց ձյաձը, էտա։
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Հավուց 80 խփեն,
Look, there just
70
wasn't much of a
խփեն։
gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Չէր թողում։
And they've got rid. Oh, that's clever. Platini. He's having a go. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that could well leave a mark. Pirlo. Oh, shooting chance.
Պենալ,
That's
30։
pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. He's having a go.
Արա շտանգին արա։
Oh, what has happened here? Seagull.
Արա դի բես թույն աշխատում է այդ խապսը։
Rummenigge. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge.
Անայ ալտմենը երկու ատոմ սխմով աշխատում։
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Closing in on shapes to shots. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. Rummenigge.
Օ, Զիդանի գոլից էր լում։ Արա չհելա։
Caught offside that time.
Ոնց խաղից դիսկ թողել հելա։ Այսքան կրինք հələ չենք ասել 1900 օրա։ Չո за бред արա։ Այսօր սթրիմի վաղտ եմ հելը։ Փոսից հանին։ Փորձ ենք աղբյուր, ես հնայ շուտ մարդ չի գտնում, մի 500,000 խաղցող կա, մարդ չի գտնում։ Պետք է ուժեղներից ճարի տենաով է պարա։ Ելիր Գևորգ, ելիր։ Նա չասի ախպեր բա։ Բա ես չասի ախպերն էր որ տենց հալները։ Հեսա եկա 2 րոպեից ինչ դզրտի։ Պայկա։ Հա, ալիգատորա Ռաստովը։ Իսին ջոգելով գեշ խաղցողա։ Գեշ։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. So what can they make of this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, brilliantly cut out. And it's Neymar.
Լավներ, ինք ձևի է, ես էլ եմ տենց սիրում։ Հոբլիտ Միշելի տոն։
Oh, easy pickings there.
Այստեղ ես չարում։
It's Pirlo. Rummenigge. There's a probing ball. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Okay, interesting. He steps in. And that's the end of that. Now the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. And he's there to clear it. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The dribbling down on the pitch.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. Pretty loose pass. Shifted it to the flank. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Romario. Schmeichel will lay claim to that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pirlo. He's picked his way through. So a third of the match or thereabouts. We still await the first goal. Rijkaard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Driving on and making good progress. Messi, and he's found a way past. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And the ball's a good one here.
Արա, պետք է ուղղիցը եզրիցը վերջացնեմ։
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
It's Son Heung-min. Platini. Is there any support? He hits one!
Դապիտարան։ Վատ դրող չէր էլի։
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Eto. Expertly cut
Oh,
out, really nicely done.
Romario փախնում էր։
Romario, he's had a shot.
Նա վեր արա։
It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blink
Նա
of
վեր
an
արա։
eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that
It's Pirlo! And it's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Foram indicados
they're
2
very
minutos
much
de
the better
compensação.
team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got to be in here! Quality ball. Eto. Baggio deals with that comfortably. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just
Մի
thinking
արա,
of the
մի
best way to
արա,
describe
մի
that.
գնա
Frantic,
դրիբլինգի հետ։
frenzy.
And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has 2. Barcelona all 2 up. Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And here's Baggio. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Romario. Roberto Baggio. And they can counter here. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Neymar. And here's Romario. And he's got the shot!
Արա սաղ անցնում արա։
They are rampant! And the lead is free! It is surely done!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on.
Սաղ անցնում արա։
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just too much on that. That's a great chance! No mistake! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pirlo does well to get it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, what a... Messi! And he's gone looking for safety. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for the runner.
Արա հնայ է ախպեր արա իշքան է սպասում ընկեր որ պաստա
It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Այսել հետ բերել չիլն 3 գոլ չնայած այն օրը կոլիկը մտավ 4 հատ խփեց մենակ 7-5-ից
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número
And not
15.
changes here from both
Número
sides, in
14.
fact.
Número
So now the
22.
difference is
Número
3.
10.
Searching ball that into space.
Voltar os seus lugares.
Check and claim
Número
it.
11.
Արա գևս լավ
Got to be
արի
quick moving this forward.
Մի կրվում է
Threads one in.
մտ առուսները զղրգի գև առուսների տեմ սպասում
Son Heung-min.
ես քո առուսները սիրում եմ
It's a good run down the right. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Maldini.
դավայ
He's in plenty of space here. He rises!
քարեսան
Great football, shot and save.
հնարքին գնաց սպադը ինգա կերա
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Օրա ինգոլո
Mighty effort! They've done it!
առուսներ և լուկիկներ
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kante looking to penetrate opposition lines. Decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nedved. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That looks a good ball through.
Ter 3
Oh, great
minutos de
ball.
compensação.
Oh, right place, right
մի
time.
հատ շարժակ հասցնում
And he cuts out the supply. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's a little loose. Little pass back.
Աբրիկ
Just too much pressure. Have to go with
Կարվան
that.
And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
տվին անջտին
They
ընկեր
lost
ինչ
momentum,
անենք
they lost
լավ
intensity, they lost their
չխաղցես
lead.
արելի 30
And
մինուս
ultimately,
արա
they lost the game.
էլի 30 մինուս
Podem encontrar recipientes
Would you
para
summarise
isso
what
em
we've
todas
seen
as
today then,
unidades
Jim?
bancadas.
Well, Peter,
Obrigado.
I really couldn't see what this team...
Վաղ եվս 5 հատ կրել էինք պետք է մի հատ այս սենց Խիար բուսներ, չէ։ Հա, в общем, լավ։ Որտեղ ուզում է եղի։ Հələ մի հոգի պատվիսկա էլավ, երկու հոգի բան էլան, հետ պատվիսկա էլան։ Beşiktaş, İbrahim'na. Արա չէ ուժը կրվում է, եսի լավ է, գև, որ սա ես վաղտ մտար, որտև լավ է, որ կրվելուց մտավ, եսի կրելու ենք, որոբեցուլու հարցակ ուղները գժի։ Բայց սոնը մեջ չի, տենց ֆիզիկապես չի ձգում պայքարների մեջ։ Խի գև։ Թե մարզավիճակը լավը չի, կարող զամեն կողեմ։
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Eto, vans gides, Gev.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Hector aldı değiş çözsün. Nasıl çok da zormuş. Tamam varsa kimat var bol tapısı.
Rummenigge.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Hullet. Schneider. And it's Pirlo.
Ora.
And here's Hullet. Roberto Baggio.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Baggio. Shot and a shot! He's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner.
Ահա անգերվանց ուզում ես, մի նայ։
Has a goal! Yes! And there is his 30th goal.
Նայ, կարման թարսը աշխուտում,
So
ու
a
կրում է։
breakthrough already.
Եթե մենակ
If you
առաջինի
have just
վրա է
joined us,
գործում։
still just one goal between them.
Դու
1-0
կրվելուց
the
եկար։
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Pirlo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match-up. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Hullet.
Ora.
Rijkaard. Schneider. Rummenigge.
Խանդանի փագեց է։
Play for a goal kick.
Չէ, քներ։
Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Rummenigge.
Հոպ,
Hullet. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, that's been intercepted. Triol. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good, can he get onto this? Oh, it's Van Basten. That's good play. Rummenigge. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
No, again, there's no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Անա ոնց է։
Gone for a throw-in.
Բժիպաս։
Cannavaro. And it's Hullet. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Schneider looking to add to his goal.
Լավ է։
Rummenigge. Mateus. And it's Hullet. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Can he get away here?
Ամից խփիս քնադրից։
Nicely aimed pass. Pirlo. Schneider.
Հլս քնարով ու դուցասը։
Rummenigge strokes it back. Not a lot more he can finish.
Արա, աշկի դեմից չկարծախ։
Conte. Bale. Bale running with the ball.
Բեյլ։
That is a little undercooked. He's picked his way through. Mateus. Roberto Baggio.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Pirlo. And claimed it back swiftly. That has not gone well. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, But there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Snyder ջան, ես ինչ ես անում։ Այդ է։
Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pirlo could try cutting inside here. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has left him in a heap. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Snyder. Van Basten. There's no flag. Snyder. Nice control.
Snyderն է, բայց լավն է, հա, լավ։
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
It's a
So
penalty.
a big chance now from 12 yards. Calm in the context of the game, he must save it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Pete.
Great hit! And yes, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal.
And he can clear it away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and
Oh.
again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Plenty to aim at. Now the finish! Schneider, can he spark a counter here? Now it's Roberto Baggio. Succumbs to the pressure. He's through, now is he in? And this is Van Basten.
Oh, this is
Jimmy,
awesome.
abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. That pass has been well intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Schneider, he's on a run down the left wing. He's gone for goal!
It's
loose now and they want to get it back.
Լուրջ ծեկով կողմավորում։ Կոլյadzя. Come on, baby. Բարև ախպեր, լավ դու լավ ունես։ Lothar Matthäus. Մոտիուսը սսե է խաղցում կամ է պարտակտիկը է մնացնում, եսն եզուգերը վանջուկի։
Número 9, número 15, número 20, Schneider. Vão dar os seus lugares
A goal kick.
número 11, número 22, número 8. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Bale
Հոպ,
cuts out the supply. Platini. He's going to be disappointed
John.
with that. Oh, shooting chance!
կայֆավա, տարա եսա ճիշտ է բա, եսա,
Besiktas back on level
եսա
terms.
իսկական է։
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Լավ արա,
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
այ խփելու է ապա։
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Besiktas clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score.
Foram
Once the goal
indicados
was
4
recovered.
minutos de
Արա
gol.
ջոգդի կարա ինչ շինվա վարա։
It's him again. Besiktas complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's been cut out, well played. There will be 4 extra minutes.
Արա լավ արա,
The
ես ինչ
referee
եմ
brings it to a
գալիս։
close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they
Գրած
established,
խաղը,
but they lost momentum.
տվինք իրան։ Էլի իջանք նույն դե ուրդուց սկսել ենք սթրիմը արա։ Հավայի պասերի անկապության պատճառով խոսքի կրվում եմ։ Արալ չեմ էլ ուզում խաղամ։ Արա չեմ ուզում խաղամ, ռաբեր։ Լավ տվում եմ հավայի։ Notos. Ana tek xan բայց անհավես եմ էսել կրվում։ Արեն նախորդը հարց չկա, էնի կրված, բայց էսի կոնկրետ տավի էլի նվիրեցի։ Սառոշկա եմ առը աղբեր ուժը։ Եկակ լուսես կցիք կրատիկ։ Արի գնը։ Տարխային ընգնելն է էլի։ Ասաղ համը հանում։ Տալի ալամատում է։ Կերում է իմ համար սանց թեթև հանգիստ խաղեր են, որ ոչ մի նապրակ չկա, որ բեսան վստահ է, որ
Well, they say football's only a game,
Դժմշելով
but
խաղալու։
try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Հայսա մեր կատ կոպ կխաղան, կակրած բանը պետք
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Օպա։ Բուստա պետք կամ
They could
շմայխոն։
break here.
Պյոտր շմայխոն։
Snyder. Well, played right into his path. Roberto Baggio.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. When you think great defenders, you've
become much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
Everything we want.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there's a probing ball. Mbappe.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Maldini. And it's Maldini. Shifted upfield. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it's Batistuta. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
No luck with that dink over the top. Closing in on goal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now the breakaway. The most accurate pass. Schneider. It's Pirlo. And it's Sanchez. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Son Heung-min brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the
Այ լրիվ է
situation required.
սիտուացիան է։
Triol. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe. Pedri. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played towards the other side. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
John,
Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Rummenigge. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Schneider. Now Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. And it's Roberto Baggio. Son shoots to shoot! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to talk.
That'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Here's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been... Mbappe! Roberto Baggio. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Baggio. And the shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal. And he's picked out the run.
Orro.
Interception. That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. And it's Baggio. Driving through the big chance! Looks to clip it forward. That is good alertness. That's a sweet ball, that. Rummenigge, Pirlo, and the shot! Pedri gets good distance on it. Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's had a shot! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Can he put it away? It's in! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And here's Baggio. Rummenigge, and the finish! No mistake! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And here's Batistuta.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Davids. Schneider. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Pedri. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. And it's Bergkamp. Roberto Baggio.
That's good defensive concentration.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's tried one! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Chooses to go back. Real chance! Surely now they are actually out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Davids. Batistuta. And here's Bergkamp. Maldini gets it clear.
So,
And that will be the final act.
lovely.
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams.
Արաբայց
One
մեր
driven,
մեջ
ruthless,
ասացին
prolific.
շներլա։
The other quite the opposite.
6 հատ է պետք է սենց կարենք որ հետ գա։ Քելե ու ախպեր մեր երկու հատը։ Ու արա տեսա։ Սա 30-27-03-16 Կային կոլիկին սաստավ դնեմ, կարող է տա։ Բացել ես դուք այն դե։ Չէ կպա ախպեր, ճպծրա։ Սա միջով բացի։ Papito. Կոլիկ չկա։ Հավեշտի նույնն է տալի, ով ուրդե ուզում ես դիր ախպեր։ Ում ուրդե ուզում ես դիր։ Դες խոհի կոլիկին փոխի տեղը, բայց պալուբոմը ոչի բան պետք չփոխեց, էլի չտվեց։ Out vides խաղում։ Papito.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Երկրորդ դիվիզիոնում ախպեր, խոսքը 4-րդ դիվիզիոնում
Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle, and here we go. And here's Nedved. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rummenigge finds himself offside.
Papito.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nedved. Oh, that is and the shot!
Superb goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a
chance! And yes, it's there! Hot night through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Opa.
And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And he goes cross-field. Mbappe. Vieira. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Опа. Где мы шли?
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Back into the middle. Luis
It's too
Suarez.
ball.
It's crossed into the middle. It's a throw-in. Pirlo tries making a foray down the right. Van de Beek. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Great defending, strong and determined.
يعطيك الجنبك خباك يا اسطى.
Bullet. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, important interception. He won't be happy with that one.
سخر باص طبي.
Messi. No, that was never going to make it.
Papito,
Paid to a promising move. Mendy. And here's Messi. And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
آره چه هواداتی.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's picked his way through. And the shots! Surely
Ready.
now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there.
Have a shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van de Beek, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of
Indicados
further
2
threat
minutos
on
de
the break.
competição.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Hurry.
Nedved puts his foot on the gas. Nedved. And we've reached half-time.
Eita.
Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Սկանդը ծխելով խաղամ ես խաղ։ Sadik.
That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
Opa.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Oyuncu
Himself
değil.
into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
А Месси прическаешь, Додик прическаешь. Я не лавный его.
And he's managed to get free. It's Neymar! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, Griffith.
Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Pirlo. Rummenigge. Nedved. Whistle shot, that's a foul.
Штрафцю.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, he knows he has the ability.
Ikna.
And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Comfort, yet more comfort,
Shot
easing away. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rudiger. The message is clear, none shall pass. Van der Beek. That looks a decent ball. Benfica have. He's got a side goal. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Hırlıstı.
Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Tries a shot.
Este jogo teve uma distância de 70 minutos. Deixem
All
você
you'd be thinking is,
ficar
please, ground, swallow me up.
Benfica have their second corner now.
Oro Nestacan.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Alexandre Nesta.
Van der Beek. And it's Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking
Oh,
responsibility to shift the target. He might
Pirlo.
need some help here.
Messi. Played back in. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Nesta is there to clear.
Ora denken op plaatsvulling.
Messi.
Angist plaatsvulling.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Got out best of the keeper.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Benfica have their third corner.
Kontra Brunei.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He could be in here.
That's going in strongly.
Karmış.
Dyke with the foul.
Julikov
has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Mendy are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Luis Suarez.
Suarez. Ayta.
Pullet gathers from the goal kick. Pullet. 75 minutes played. And he's a great chance!
Penal.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Cannavaro is fouled.
4 հատից է 5 հատից է խաղը բանը բրցնում է
Messi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Pullet. Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
Absos.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Oh
no, what has happened here?
Այդուց կրակի
Luis Suarez. Real chance here. He's a look up and drives it forward. Pirlo. Oh, well played. Gets his pass away. He's onside. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Check in the context of the game. He must save it.
Oh.
And they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. This is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Սպրծավ խաղը աշկիս Всё Արա չէ Ջուլիկը վնասված ստացավ Մի հատ աչպաշպան է մնաց Այս տամին Ջուլիկը մեռավ Norman 5 հատից է, մի հատ է ստանում, կկրվսնի
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 5. Vieira. Número 8. Neymar. Número 13. Número 20.
Now that was quite some save.
Roubar os seus lugares a número 19. Número 16.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Número 7. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Can he finish?
Oh,
almost a sixth.
What a juggle. Այդտեղ չկա էլ կարմին
place the cherry on the cake.
Ola Maldini'nin double touch.
Minutos de compensação.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That pass has been well intercepted. Leicester. No unnecessary risks. And the game is petering out here. Maldini.
Վիզանդրը որ կարմիր բռնում։
He'll try from distance.
Ահա
Right underneath it. And that's that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Luis Suarez producing.
Ինչ խոսք։ Մի հատ է կարելի է։ Հա, մի հատ է ընկերս, մի հատ է գցենք։ Ճպցրա մի հատ է։ Ելիր գեֆորք, ելիր։ Խփի ախպեր ջան, սխմի հետա X-ը։ Ելիր գևորք, ելիր, դուշմանդ շատ է։ Ախպեր լավ էր ինչի գցում։ Ելիր գևորք, ելիր։ Ահա։ Լուի թիպ դա։ Մի հատ Ռաուլը ավել տվե։ Իմ մոտը Սնեյդեր երևի։ Դան բաստ են։ Իրանցը չենք կարում մենք նայենք։ Ադրբեջանցի է սրանք։ Օ։ Ո՞վ։ Եզերներով ընկերս, եզերներով էսի պիտի դրվի։ 4 հարցակվող են խաղում։ Ես ոնց ջոգի, որ ադրբեջանցի է։ Նեյմարը ունենք մակարդակ։ Ոբշեմ լավ թիմ է։ Իրանք էլ են ուժեղ։ Բրա ոնց են, բայց ախպեր ադրբեջանցի, ես չջոգի։ Հեսա մի հատ մեր նիկից անենք, արա բայց վտանգ այսը պետք է զգուշ խաղանք, ես իրենց չպետք է կրվենք, ձեր չկա։ Это այսի պետք է զգուշ ճիշտ խաղանք։
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Azerbaijan.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. That pass has been well intercepted.
Բացվել
Pinches it off him. Forwards and with intent. No, that was never going to make it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And Ronaldo. Այո։
Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that could set him on his way. Now there's a fine chance!
Արա պետք է պաստայք ուտենք ախպեր, արեսի ճարին։
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with
Այս
his
ֆոտ
vision,
անցել
nor his
ենք
decision
արա։
making.
Չեստը պետք է զուտ ռեզուլտատի վրա խաղանք։
Pull it. Griezmann. And here's Cruyff.
Օպ,
Not yet. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge. He's in a good position here.
ախիս դուսել է։
Schneider finds himself offside. Ooh, a delicate chip through.
Ուժեղ բացվում է այլ մեկ երանգում, ասենց պաշտպանությունը լավ
It
չի
looked as though
գտած։
that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Griezmann. Pull it, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Schneider. And here's Nedved. Pull it. And he's intervened well there. That is good alertness.
Կանավարոն
Liverpool upping
բացվել
the
է։
intensity here, having lost possession.
Ճիշտ։
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It
Մերն է։
really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. We expected better, and so did he.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic.
Չէ, սրանց կրելու ենք, ատակակով ենք, ոչինչ։
And they're back on the ball again. Nedved.
Կդրտի։
Griezmann has given away a free kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maldini gets into some space, takes aim and crosses. Oh, that was vital.
Ronaldo.
Griezmann.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Beckenbauer. Oh, not quite. It's really well cleared. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Pullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pullet. Solid defender, refused to be out-muscled.
Կարան եսին ոնց։
Messi. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Pullet. Now it's Cruyff.
He's loose.
Yes, it is. For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No question that's a foul. Now it's Pullet. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
It looks very much like they did.
Zeti կարմիրա։
Red. It is red.
Դաժան երկրորդ
Scope for
տայմը
debate over the
սպասում։
seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to
Մեջքի
see out the rest of the
դիավնի
game
կդրի
with 10 men. And that's been one straight back.
Դոշնյա
Disappointed with
կձգենք։
that. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Maldini getting this one clear. Ball is over the line.
Օչո բանին ռայք Աբա պաշտպանում փոխենք, պետք է մեկին հանենք, Խոսքի կաստակուտրանը կխաղա։ Կամ այս կլաուս ես սենց կայֆոտ է, այս ես թույնը։
Substitution.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
On the team,
Excellent challenge
yeah.
there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. Check is there to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cruyff. Oh, there's the clearance. There will be a throw-in.
Տոշնյա, հեռացնել ամենաճիշտ որոշումը։
Pullet powering forward here. There's the hit! It's Charles! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it can happen.
Դաժան է երկրորդ տայմը։
It's the stuff we worked on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff!
Liverpool grab the equaliser.
Օրը լավն է։
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pullet makes the interception. Chance here to counter. go. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. All perfectly measured that. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1.
Կռելու ենք։ Այո։
So once again we're underway. So both teams
Cheers.
the same as they were before the break. Well, they have the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rijkaard. Nedved gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No joy this time. Pull it. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Ճիշտ։
It's there! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Adams. Number 24,
So time for change.
Griezmann.
This one has been on the cards for a
Number
little while.
15,
So we have a breakthrough.
Coming
Now
on the
how will
field.
things develop from here?
Number 5,
Well, it's great commitment on show here.
Number
They'll be
20,
hoping now that they can stay
Cristiano
focused
Ronaldo.
and disciplined enough
Number
to hold
10,
on to this.
Mbappe. The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Pull it. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. And here's Hullet.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Lead lost, no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ինչ գնաց։
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's found a way through. Real chance! few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is
Osela.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bullet with the short one.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Cruyff! Oh, should have put that away.
Cruyff has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rummenigge! Who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's lofted through here. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for territory right now.
Yarashtıravçıka.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. That's a lovely, neat pass.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Քառակուսի ինգերը տուկ այդպես վաղտերը պրոստը քառակուսի արա հեռաց
Gets rid without sophistication.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Վերջի գրա
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous.
Լավ
And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named
I'd
man
like
of
to
the
draw
match,
your attention to
and
the screen
deservedly
right
so.
now for information on our shuttle bus
How
service.
would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Ելնեմ տնջնամ մի քիչ վաղ մտնենք Աբրիս էր ջան Կայֆոտ խաղեր էր Տոշնի ախպեն իշն ես պչացրել Այդ վայնը տվեց աչոք ավել լավ Դհել ախպերություն լավ եղեք Մինչ վաղը կհանդիպենք Բարի գիշեր ձեզ